Help, I'm new to sales and the company that I work for doesn't offer training or doesn't give enough training. What do I do? I'm Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about sales training in video number 4 for the green pea. I've got a green shirt on because you're a greenhorn or you're a green pea. It's color coded today. So here's the thing that you're going to want to do for video number 4. Let's say you found a coach, you found a mentor, you're taking notes. You want a daily routine every single day for a time that you work on your content. And so one of the cool things that I learned from a guy named Ben Settle, he's a copywriter, has nothing really to do with your sales life, but he taught me something pretty cool. Ben Settle said the first 10 or 15 minutes of your day should belong to you, right? Or the first hour, whatever amount of time. So let's just say the first 10 or 15 minutes. The first 10 or 15 minutes should belong to you, meaning that you put in as much work and as much effort in that time that you've allotted and you set aside to become better at what you do, right? Nobody touches that time. Nobody gets you out of that time. You may need to get up at 5:30 in the morning. You may need to get up at 5:15 so your kids don't bother you, for your significant other to not bother you, so your neighbors don't bother you. Just studied time for you to either read, watch inspirational videos, or find a coach or mentor to work with. You know, you could do it off of Skype, you could do something video, but you need to have a set time every day. It's like going to the gym. So I love food, and that's my downfall, especially if it's got sugar on it, it's deep fried or has bacon, right? Those are all 3 things that I absolutely love, but I have to go to the gym. Otherwise, I'd be the size of 2 houses. So you gotta know that when it comes down to it, you need to have time set aside for you to work on excellence. And so if you've been taking notes, that was video number 3, if you've been taking notes about your sales calls, it could be a time for you to go back and review and start working on some outlines and bullet points of what you could use for a script the next time that you get asked a question that you can't overcome, okay? So there you go. Set aside a time specifically for you to work, and do not let people take that time. So when I first started training salespeople 10 years ago, I would meet with this guy at 6 o'clock in the morning. And this story is super important. You need to understand this. And so I would work with him, and it was just me and him. It was one-on-one coaching. It was on my own time. It was on his own time. It was off-site from the company. Well, everybody started seeing results from this guy because I taught him some pretty cool stuff. And so people would raise their hand and say, hey, I want to come to training. So they would show up at training not realizing that we were there to train. We were there to work out. We were there to get pumped right here. And so they would start talking. They thought it was a coffee session. Oh, let's hang out and have coffee. You need to have an agenda. You need to have some criteria of things that you want to do every day. So every morning, I got to let you know, I have this whole entire routine. So the office drive, when I come out to the office, is about half an hour in the morning for me to get to where I need to be. And so at 6:15 in the morning, I got a coaching client that calls me every single day at 6:15 in the morning. We talk. As soon as he's done, we talk for 10 minutes. That's it, 10 minutes. All he gets, 10 minutes. Hang up the phone. I listen to my goals twice. So my goals are 10 minutes long. I recorded them by the ocean at Waimea Bay. I listen to these goals over and over and over again. Nobody messes with my schedule. I don't care what's going on, right? If someone's got to get a hold of me, it's going to wait. I've got that 30 minutes every single morning blocked off specifically for what I need to do. And that's just to drive in. So there's things that I do when I wake up in the morning. There's things that I look at, like I'll read my goals real quick. I'll listen to something inspirational. You know, everybody's got their own thing. But what I'm saying that you need to understand, super important. Like if I could do my booming voice, it's super important, right? Super important. Way up here, all the way to the top. You got to have a set schedule for training. So if you're brand new to sales, the company that you're working for isn't paying for it or doesn't give you enough, find some way to work for yourself in the morning. And think back what Ben Settle said. Ben Settle's a smart dude. Ben said, here's the thing that you do. You take 10, 15 minutes in the morning and just give it to you. He gave a little bit different advice for copywriters, but you can adopt it for yourself. Maybe it's an hour, right? But just focus on you and how you're going to get better. So there you go. You got one thing to do from here. One thing to do. Now on the sides on this bar or in the box down here in the below, there's a subscribe button. Click on that subscribe button. Every time new content comes out, you're going to get an update. You will get an update that says, hey, Scott sent out a new video. You should check it out. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.